Welcome to the session on items included and excluded in national income. I'm Tejinder Khosla and I've been teaching economics for more than 30 years. I was heading the economics department in a leading institution in Delhi NCR. In this session, I'll be covering various items that are included and excluded in national income and the reasons for the same. Interest and pension, these two will be discussed separately as there are various types of interests and various types of pensions, some of which are included in national income and others are not included in national income. Towards the end, we'll do some practice questions. The screen is divided into two sections. The pink section includes all the questions and the blue section includes all the answers along with the reasons. Also, we'll be discussing all the items with respect to the national income of India. First, construction of a new house or expenditure on adding a floor to the existing house. This will be included in national income as houses are treated as capital goods. They are the only fixed assets of the households and therefore construction of a house or adding a floor to the house will be a part of capital formation. Winning of a lottery prize. This will not be included in national income as it is a windfall gain and does not add to the current flow of goods and services. Increase in the prices of stocks lying with a trader. This will not be included in national income as it does not amount to any flow of goods and services. Rent-free house given to an employee by the employer. This will be included in national income through the income method since it is a part of wages and salaries in kind, or you can say a part of compensation of employees. Profits earned by foreign banks in India. This will be subtracted from domestic income to get national income. Since foreign banks lie within the domestic territory of India, therefore their profits will be a part of India's domestic income but not a part of India's national income. Food purchased by a foreign tourist at a hotel in New Delhi. This will be included in national income through the expenditure method. All purchases made by foreign tourists within a country are treated as exports of that country and are included in national income because they are a part of domestic production. Payment of electricity bill by a school. This will not be included in national income since it is a intermediate consumption as electricity is a non-durable producer good in this case. Harish works in USA and sends money to his family in India. This will not be included in national income. It is called remittances and remittances are treated as transfer payments not included in national income. Let's continue. Rent received by Indian residents on their buildings rented out to foreigners in India. This will be included in national income as a part of factor income from abroad. So it will be added to domestic income to get national income. Payment of fees to a lawyer engaged by a firm. This will not be included in national income as all inter-firm transactions are treated as intermediate consumption and therefore not included. Free medical facilities provided by the employer to the employee. This will be included in national income as a part of wages and salaries in kind, or you can say as a part of compensation of employees. Gifts received from abroad or gifts received from the employer. This will not be included in national income as all types of gifts received are treated as transfer payments or transfer incomes. Profits of Reliance Industries from its chemical business in Australia. This will be included in national income as a part of factor income from abroad. Salaries received by Indian residents working in the Russian embassy in India. This will also be included in national income as a part of factor income from abroad, since the Russian embassy is not a part of domestic territory of India. This will not be included in domestic income, but as factor income from abroad, it will be added to domestic income to get national income. Subsidized lunch served to workers in a factory, or firms incurred expenditure on medical treatment of employees' family. This will be a part of compensation of employees and therefore will be included in national income. Durable goods such as furniture, car, etc. purchased by a household. This will be included in national income as a part of private final consumption expenditure. Earnings of shareholders from the sale of shares. This will not be included in national income since it is a financial claim and does not contribute to the production of goods and services in the current year. Expenditure on advertisement by a firm or expenditure on commodities used in scientific research. This will not be included in national income as it is a part of intermediate consumption expenditure of the firm. Petrol used in police vehicles. This also will not be included in national income since it is a part of intermediate consumption expenditure. Financial help received by flood victims. This will not be included in national income since such help is treated as transfer payment or transfer income. Insurance money received from Oriental Insurance due to destruction of a factory due to fire. This will not be included in national income as the insurance money received from the insurance company is a transfer payment or transfer income. Commission on sale of second-hand goods or brokerage of dealers on sale of shares. Brokerage and commission are a part of current year's income generated by rendering productive services. Therefore, they will be included in national income. Contribution to Provident Fund by the employer or the value of interest foregone on loans by the employer given to the employee. This will be included in national income as a part of compensation of employees. Contribution to Provident Fund by the employee. Now this will not be included in national income because the contribution that is paid by the employee is from his wages and salaries in cash. So already a part of compensation of employees. Wheat grown by a farmer used entirely for family's consumption. Yes, this will be included in national income since it is a part of the current year's production or current flow of goods and services. So, this is production for self-consumption and its imputed value will be included in national income. Expenditure on construction of a flyover by the government. This will be included in national income as it is a part of gross domestic capital formation in the expenditure method. Growing vegetables in a kitchen garden of the house. This is a leisure time activity or a non-market activity and therefore will not be included in national income. Payment of fee by the students. This will be included in national income as it is a part of private final consumption expenditure. Entertainment tax received by the government. This will not be included in national income. It is an indirect tax and a compulsory transfer payment received by the government. National income is calculated at factor cost and indirect taxes are not a part of factor cost. Now let's understand how interest is treated while calculating national income. There are some types of interest which are factor incomes or factor payments and are included in national income, while there are other types of interest which are treated as transfer payments or transfer incomes and are therefore not included in national income. Interest paid on loan taken for consumption by the households is treated as a transfer payment and therefore not included in national income. On the other hand, interest paid on loans taken for production purposes by the firms is treated as a factor payment and therefore is included in national income. It also includes interest on debentures. Interest paid by the banks to the individuals is treated as a factor payment and therefore included in national income. Interest paid on national debt by the government is assumed to be a transfer payment and therefore it is not included in national income. Now government is a producer as well as a consumer. So whenever the government borrows from the public, it is assumed that it borrows for consumption purposes. Pension is another item which needs special attention while calculating national income. Pension or private pension is paid from the wages and salaries in cash of the employees. So it is already a part of national income. Pension paid after retirement is a deferred income of the employee and therefore it is not to be included while calculating national income of the current year since it was already a part of compensation of employees while they were working. Old age pension is a transfer payment made by the government and it is a transfer income for the receiver. Therefore, it is not included in national income. Now let's do some practice questions. Pause the video for some time and read the questions carefully. After reading the questions and writing the answers, you can resume the video to check the answers which will be shown on the screen. After that, you can write in the comment section Two examples each of the items included and excluded in national income and which have not been covered in this session. Hope you found the session useful. If you have any doubts, please leave them in the comment section below. In case you found the video helpful, remember to press the like button and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel for more economics concepts and tutorials.